Why rejection hurts more than we admit. Let's stop pretending for a second here. Rejection just doesn't sting. It doesn't just hurt your feelings, it wrecks you. Sometimes for days and maybe for years. And somehow, we have all agreed to act like this is an overreaction. It's not. There is no soft version of this episode today. We are talking about rejection, what it actually does to you, and what most of us are doing wrong in response to it. Here's the biggest lie that we all say to ourselves, that it doesn't bother me. You say 2 seconds after something genuinely wrecked you. Someone who didn't pick your phone, didn't text you back, didn't choose you when it mattered. And you say it's fine, while replaying it at 1 a.m. for the fourth night in a row. And that's not fine. That's an injury wearing a mask. Rejection physically hurts, not just poetically. Your brain processes it in the same way as it processes a broken bone. You are just hiding a wound and calling it coincidence. Here's what actually destroys people. It's not the rejection itself. It's a story they built on top of it. They didn't choose me. That's a fact. I am not enough. Now that's a story. And your brain hands you that story for free instantly without asking for permission. This is the part nobody calls out. You're not grieving the rejection. You're grieving a verdict you wrote about yourself in the 5 seconds after it happened. And what you have been carrying, that wording around its evidence, it's not evidence. It's a panic response wearing the mask of the truth. You know what's actually wild? You don't even need someone else to reject you anymore. You have gotten so good at it that you do it yourself first. You don't apply for the job because you have already decided you will be rejected. You don't send the text because you have already written the response in your head. And it's not the only one that you wanted. You are not protecting yourself. You're rejecting yourself before anyone else gets the chance to do that. And that's not safety. That's surrender dressed up as self-awareness. Here's the cost now that nobody talks about. Every time you bury the rejection instead of dealing with it, it doesn't disappear. It just goes underneath, underground, and changes its names. It becomes the reason you stopped trying, the reason you leave first, the reason you keep one foot out of the door in every relationship so that it wouldn't cost you as much. People don't see your rejection. They see someone who has stopped showing up fully, and you have no idea why. The real damage is not what happened to you, but what you quietly built around it. So here's what I want you to know. Not someday, but just now, in this moment. Next time you are rejected, separate the fact from the story out loud if you have to. Fact is, they didn't choose me. Story, I added, so I'm not enough. And that's not true. Say it like that. Say it loud, say it openly, sentence by sentence, and let it actually hurt for a day, maybe two, but not forever. Do not change your identity for it. That's it. That's the whole move. Stop adding a life sentence to that one particular moment. This is episode 10. If this one felt harder than usual, good. Some things need to be said straight out. Rejection isn't a proof of your worth. I will be back next week. Take care of yourself.